Okay, it's been like almost 2 weeks since I uploaded on this channel. My bad, especially because the Avatar video did really well and I want to do more Avatar content, and then I just didn't do it because I suck. Anyway, we're going to do a Legend of Korra character ranking, and then we'll probably just start making videos about whatever of either series. So, I'm not a huge Korra fan, but I'm also not the biggest Korra hater in the world. I think the show had its good and bad moments, so if you're expecting me to just put everyone in the D category and that's it, not going to happen. I have some nice things to say about this series. Definitely not going to be as nice as I was for The Last Airbender, but we dive in. So, Aang as an adult, he's kind of like a C. I mean, he's strong as hell, but he's also really boring. I think the fact that they just cut off the connection with him and Korra definitely did not help things. I mean, I know why they did it, because they wanted Korra to stand on its own, but it would have been cool, man, you know? Anyway, Amon. I thought Amon was a great villain, and I thought he raised a lot of very interesting points about how benders were viewed as above regular people. However, I think they undid a lot of him in the last episode of season 1, because they had to wrap up the story because they didn't know if there was going to be any more of the show. And so I kind of want to knock him down to a B. Like, I really think he was an A villain for most of season 1 until they ruined him in the last episode. Because it just removed all the mystique of everything he had going on. He just lost the fight in a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's that. But I do have a bit of a soft spot for Amon overall. Next we get to Asami. He's either a C or a D. She had promise in season 1. Like, I feel like with the material she was given in season 1, she had the potential to be a B character, but eventually they just kind of ran out of stuff for her to do. So I kind of want to give her a D. Like, I like her, but what does she do besides just kind of be there? You know what I mean? Maybe we can give her a C. I don't know. We'll give her a C for now, and we'll talk about it later. I don't remember this guy at all. That's gonna happen. Like in the last Airbender video, there were times when I didn't know who people were. That's definitely gonna happen this time around. Bowlin gets a C. He's the comedy relief guy, and he's like the one character, well, not the one, but he's one of the few characters who they didn't give up on by season 2 or 3 or whatever. And he definitely has his moments, but overall, he's kind of okay. I mean, the funniest dude is this guy, whose name I don't remember. I'm sorry. So yeah, Boomy's probably a C. He was good. I think him and Tenzin and his sister, whose name I don't remember, they eventually had some moments that were cool overall. This is alright. Who is this? Don't remember. That's not Janora. This is the guy who had the voice of Zuko. Besides that, I don't remember anything he did, besides he had a cool shot in like the end of season 1. Trust me, I like Korra more than it sounds like I'm saying it right now. Like, we'll get into the meat and potatoes once Korra pops up, you know? Iroh. So Iroh is great in the moment that he has in season 2. Season 2 overall is terrible, which you don't need me to tell you that. You already knew that one. But Iroh does do a good job when he's there. But I also kind of feel like they threw him in for the sake of, we know this is not going well and we need to turn it around somehow. Was he in season 2 or season 3? I don't remember exactly. It was the Spirit World, but I kind of feel like they went back to the Spirit World at some point. I don't remember. Like, out of respect for Iroh, I kind of want to put him at a B. I feel like I can't put him lower than a B, even if he's honestly not that impactful in Korra. Okay, now Janora. And what the hell does she do at the end of season 2? Can anybody explain it? Because I sure as hell can't. She probably gets a C. I mean, her powers are never totally earned. She just kind of has them, and then she does the craziest thing of all time because they had to wrap up the disaster that is season 2 somehow. So they just had her go Super Saiyan 1,000,000 on the bad guy. This kid, Don't remember his name. For a moment, I felt like this kid was going to have something, because his initial entry into the show is kind of interesting. You know, the kid who he's stealing some stuff, and then Team Avatar takes him on, and then like so many characters in the show, they just kind of forgot about him. I probably just don't want to put him on, to be honest. Katara, I thought Katara was going to have more of a place in the show. I honestly thought Katara was going to be like the Iroh of Korra, but they didn't do much with her character. She's around a little bit, it's kind of it. Give her a C. This dude, don't remember. All right, let's get to Korra. This is the real thing. I am gonna give Korra a B for now. I know Korra is all over the place with people. I think her worst moment is the first half of season 2, when she's listening to this guy for kind of no real reason, and she's going after her dad when he doesn't deserve it. Where's her dad? There's Tonrak. Oh, they're right next to each other. Or Toph is in there a little bit. But outside of that, I feel like Korra overall has a decent journey that definitely impacts her along the way. And I don't know, like, I always cared about her character, even if I didn't agree with some of the things she was doing, and some of it I thought was just flat out bad writing. I always felt like she at least mattered, and I cared about what she decided on doing, and I felt like the way she handled Amon, or when she handled Zahir, or the way she navigated in the spirit world and all that. I always felt like I was watching someone trying to figure out the world in real time. So I was okay with her sometimes making mistakes, and also the impact that Zahir has on her and the way it bleeds into season 4 was really fantastic. Like the way she's got to build herself back up, and she goes to Toph and all that. I thought all that was really good. The reason I give her a B is because, number one, the love triangle stuff was really stupid and really annoying. And also, she's really unlikable in the beginning of season 2. And also, she's just not that entertaining, if we're being honest. Well, I don't want to go that hard. Korra is not the most entertaining person in the show. She's not the reason it's bad, but I feel like she is still good, you know? So she gets a B. There you go. There's Korra for you. Who's next? This is the chick who was the villain in season 4. She gets like a C. She wasn't that interesting. This is Bumi and Tenzin's sister. Probably also a C. That is the sister, right? I didn't just embarrass myself and have somebody else be the sister. Right? I'm pretty sure. Toph's daughter. I did like her. I don't remember if she had any real nuance to her character. Well, she did have a bit of a rift with Korra, but she eventually kind of won over. But even then, I still feel like her as a character. Well, then again, she did have that thing with her sister in season 4, I believe, which kind of dove into the Earth Nation stuff a little bit more. So in that sense, it was all cool. I still kind of want to give her a C, though. Like, is she on the same level of Amon? I don't really think so, you know what I mean? Oh boy, who's next? Is this Mako? I think it is. Sometimes the pictures they use confuse me a little bit. I believe this is Mako. Similar to a lot of other characters, he seemed like he was something in the beginning, and then they just kind of forgot about him, but they didn't have a way to get rid of him, so they just kind of left him there. He is, of course, a part of the really stupid and unhealthy love triangle between Asami and Korra. He gets a C. Mako gets a C. Again, I don't hate Legend of Korra. I definitely don't love it. One of their kids, don't care. This was one of the people who was with Zahir, and while I think Zahir was very interesting, and we'll get to him, I don't remember his team being as fleshed out. I believe she was his love interest, so maybe that matters, but we're going to give her a C. The polar bear. What was his name again? I don't remember. At first I thought he was going to be like Appa, but then he ended up just being irrelevant. He's just not really there. Who is this again? Was this the chick that Bowlin liked for a little bit? She's not getting on. Another one of Zahir's people, he probably gets a C. Don't care. This was Tenzin's wife gets a C. This was the light side of season 2. That's the dark side. I don't remember their names, but they're here in this whole spiel. Is the first Avatar in here? I don't know. Season 2 sucks. It's so bad. I mean, to be fair, they did an okay job of fixing it, quote unquote fixing it, because they just started throwing crap at the wall in the spirit world, and they, got these things, and there's the first Avatar, dude. But none of it's explainable. It's all bad. But these two things specifically were kind of cool. Kind of cool. Not great, but kind of cool. So we'll give them a C. We'll give both of... Actually, this thing was kind of... Now, C. Fine. Don't remember. This is Sokka. Like, pretty much every Avatar character except for Toph, the Korra version of him is super boring, so he gets a C. Who is this? She's an Earth Nation chick. Don't remember. Tenzin gets a B. I like Tenzin. I feel like they kind of nailed it with his... He's, like, funny but serious, and... teaching Korra airbending and stuff. I mean, to me, we're gonna dive into Korra season 1 a little bit more now. The ending of season 1, I get it. They didn't know if Nickelodeon was gonna give him any more seasons. I get it, but if Korra would not have gotten her powers back in 3 seconds, and she would have used the rest of the show to like reconnect herself to the spirit world, and season 2 opens up and all she has is airbending, I think that would have been a fantastic starting point for the rest of the show. And I think that could have allowed her connection with Tenzin to be better, because then they really could have had more adversity and they would have had to train. And also in my dream world, Amon doesn't die at the end of season 1. So then we get into season 2 and he's like the super bad guy. But it didn't happen. Why did I go off on that tangent? I don't remember. Oh, because that was Tenzin, that's right. I like Tenzin, he gets a B. Tenzin, good guy. Was this the dude who Korra kept listening to for no inherent reason in season 2? Yeah, that guy gets a D, sucked. Was that him? I think it was. Toph gets an A. Toph she nails it every time. She's the most entertaining character of the show. I felt like her character felt like her. You know what I mean? And the idea that she wasn't near her daughters, but she could sense them so she could get to them. And the way that she grows to at least helping out by the end of season 4. It felt like Toph. You know what I mean? So once again, Toph saves the TV show. Although with Last Airbender, it was still good before Toph showed up. And Korra was still kind of okay. Season 4... not great. It's certainly not season 3. It's better than season 2. For what that's worth. Korra's dad. Korra's dad gets a C. Don't remember. This is the funny guy. I'm gonna put him with a C, but he's better than Bowlin. Just tell you that much. First Avatar dude, he gets a B. Zahir gets a B. Kind of want to give Zahir an A. I don't know. I feel like Amon was cooler than Zahir, but Zahir got a better ending than Amon. So I kind of feel like they're both B category. But everything with the spirit world that Zahir had was really, it was really cool. I'll admit, I don't remember everything Zahir did. Like I remember Amon, but I remember being like, oh yeah, this is a well fleshed out villain who has got some interesting points and all that type of stuff. Was this Julie, the dude that this guy loved? Am I screwing that one up? Was he somewhere else? I don't know. And then Zuko gets a C, because he was boring as crap in Korra. Yeah, there you go. Legend of Korra. Again, I didn't love the show. Didn't hate it. Hated season 2. Loved season 3. Season 1 and 4. Season 1 to me is like very good at times. Like if you remove the love triangle, and season 1's really good, but then the ending kind of ruins it. So yeah, here you go. Legend of Korra tier ranking.